At this point, I'm starting to think that 2020 is all a big Spectre plot to keep us from watching No Time to Die. Seriously, what was supposed to be one of the first big hits of 2020 ended up becoming one of the first big delays, with no real idea of when we are actually gonna see it. All of that seems like it will be worth it though, because if the folks behind the movie are to be believed, Lashana Lynch's Nomi is about to change the game for good. The Bond franchise has a questionable past with women, there's no denying that. Perhaps even more frustrating though are the occasions when the female characters are awesome to such a caliber that they could carry their own movie if they really wanted to. Characters like Camille from Quantum of Solace, Jinx from Die Another Day, and Tracy from On Her Majesty's Secret Service all were highlights of their films never to be seen again. Michelle Yeoh's Wei Lin from Tomorrow Never Dies is my personal favorite. I would definitely watch a film series about this Chinese intelligence agent beating people up all over the world. That's why the character of Nomi in No Time to Die looks like she could present a refreshing change of pace. When the film begins, James Bond has been happily retired with his love from Spectre, Madeleine Swann. Unfortunately, it seems as though her shady past is catching up to her, and James is all up in it.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
He gets back into MI6 where, surprise, surprise, he's actually been replaced as the go-to world-saving super spy. What, you don't think that they just close up shop? Not only that, but the rumor is that she's taken over James's coveted 007 designation. I mean, that is the ideal designation because pretty much all of the other 00s meet a grisly end or become supervillains. So if Nomi does have lucky number 7, that's a good sign for her in the movie and beyond. So how exactly will Nomi be filtered into the plot? Well, from the Craig Bond era, he's never had much luck with partners in the field. They either betray him, need constant rescuing by him, or accidentally shoot him in the chest. Honestly, it's kind of funny if you think about it that over decades of having people shoot at him, practically everyone who's taken a shot at James has missed, aside from freaking Moneypenny. She came the closest anyone has to actually taking him out for good. By all accounts, Nomi seems to be the character designed to buck this trend. You see, James is going up against his toughest enemy yet with the new Safin. This new villain even makes Bond's arch nemesis, the self-proclaimed author of all your pain, scared. It seems like Bond may actually need some assistance in bringing this guy down. I mean, Felix is back, but $20 says he's gonna meet a similar fate to his License to Kill counterpart to really motivate Bond to take Safin out. Then there's Ana de Armas, who is supposed to have a big role as well, but not as a Bond girl, though she could easily be Nomi's Bond girl, or Nomi girl. It's safe to say that we'll see at least one scene-stealing sequence where Nomi proves herself worthy of the 007 moniker, one that might serve as a pitch for the future of the entire series. See, the James Bond franchise is running into a problem. Casino Royale did such a great job rebooting everything, and Craig has been such a popular Bond that it seems almost impossible to actually reboot the series again. Sure, there's always a lot of talk about who the next Bond could be, from Tom Hiddleston to Idris Elba to practically any English actor who looks good in a suit. That's most of them, by the way. The producers, however, have made it very clear that they think replacing Craig is next to impossible. It's also been no secret that the actor has been sick of the role for a long time, preferring his sillier roles in things like Knives Out and Logan Lucky. If you think about it, Nomi offers them an out that no one was really considering. This new 007 could spin off into her own series, charting a new world for the James Bond universe with her own villains, catchphrases, and style. Instead of technically replacing Craig as James Bond, they could just replace Craig as 007. It's kind of a genius move. I know, there are a lot of James Bond fans who likely hate the idea of someone not named James Bond leading the franchise, but if you step back for a second, it's really the smartest play. It could go only one of two different ways. Either A, it works out really well, which propels the franchise into the future with a fresh face, fresher character, and all of the Bond action that we love, or B, it fails entirely, which helps them cast a new Bond. If they pull back on James Bond for a while, that might give us a chance to actually miss the character for a change. when they bring him back, he won't really have to compete with Daniel Craig so much. That or Nomi just starts a cycle of new 007s every so often that each present a fresh new take on the franchise, allowing it to continue in popularity for decades longer than anyone could have predicted. You gotta hand it to producers like Barbara Broccoli. This could be the smartest play Bond has made since Casino Royale. Alright, Bond fans, hopefully next time we talk, we're talking about how awesome No Time to Die was, and how I was right about absolutely everything. Until then, be sure to throw us a like and subscribe and drop a comment on your feelings about where the 007 franchise is headed next. See ya!